So, Avengers Doomsday is here, Marvel's final stand, and I think it's proof that the agenda and the message has lost. So, has Marvel actually learned from their mistakes, and are they actually trying to make something good for the fans with Avengers Doomsday? Honestly, I don't think they've learned from their mistakes, but that doesn't mean that they're not trying to make something good for the fans. First off, we have to kind of cover their actions, their intentions, and their behavior to really know if it's right or wrong. But first off, the first thing I see is, hey, they brought back the original characters that we originally fell in love with. That's a big step, and most people are going to say they're leaning on nostalgia, and that's why a lot of people are going to say it. Yeah, sure, that's true. They definitely are. They're desperate. They're trying to do whatever they can to bring people back. But do you want them to keep moving forward with the characters they had, or would you rather them do this? I think that this is still the right move. This is the right move. Like, I don't want to watch the Marvels again. So, I like it, even if it's done out of desperation. And, I mean, I'm seeing these trailers, and we got Cyclops in the original costume, for once, finally, being a fucking beast with his optic blast. You got Sentinels in the background, I'm pretty sure. So, good start there. On top of that, they didn't force any like forceful jokiness, sarcasm that they got way too carried away with in all the movies. Captain America, looking young again. He's a father, masculine, he's back. He's not being hated on, so nice there. Thor is not fat, he's not dumb. A warrior that's coming back. These are all good signs. These are good signs. Doesn't mean the movie's going to be perfect. No, absolutely not. I've been hearing nerderotics saying that, oh, it's chaotic over there. Yeah, it's probably going to be a mess in that way, but I'd much rather have a mess with them trying to do the right thing than them trying to force an agenda or a message. Now, the people that they have in charge of Marvel, I believe, are fanatics, and I don't think you can actually change them. So if it's the same people working on the movie, do I believe that they've learned from their mistakes and they've changed? No. But I do think that they're functioning from survival. I think they've lost billions in the last 6 years. And the shareholders have finally had it. The bosses have had it, and the people who make money off it can't keep losing money. So they're going to make changes. And I think that's what we're seeing. Also, with the lack of women in the movie, I hear there's complaints about it already. But we never disliked the female characters in Marvel. Marvel's always been full of them. It's just when you write them at the expense of the male heroes, when you do a She-Hulk to Clown Hulk, when you make Thor the butt of all jokes in his own movie, yeah, that's when it becomes a problem. Also, I think a big thing to see is, we're not going to know until it happens, but they seem like they're treating Doctor Doom like the badass he is, as a real threat. And it does look like they're going to collapse this multiverse, which I thought they were already doing since Deadpool, but I don't like the multiverse idea. I never liked it in Marvel, in the comics. I definitely don't like it in the movies, and I'm glad to see that that's coming back. Now, the movie sounds like it's going to be dark, and good for them. It didn't have to be dark. Not all of the movies were dark, but I'm glad that they're getting back to their roots. But in short, I don't think they've learned, but I don't think that that's immediately bad for us. Now, do I think it's going to be good? Do I think it's going to be amazing? I don't know. But I am hopefully optimistic. And I think things are changing. I feel the pendulum swinging. And it might be finally time for me to go back to the movies.